There's no way I could have anticipated that the sunrise would be better than the sunset. I think it's giving us a run for its money. There's been a lot going on since I made my last video. First and foremost, I moved. So this is my new villa townhome right behind you guys. I moved to another part of Bali called Amed. Now Amed is known for two things. Number one is volcanoes, and number two, they're known for their diving experiences. So I just got my diving certification. You know, you can call me Aquaman if you want to. But I wanted to be by the water, and more importantly, I wanted to be alone. I'm launching some new things in the upcoming months. And I think I want to take a step back from my good life in Canggu. And don't get me wrong, I have some amazing friends, had some great experiences, and I'll be back. But I think for me, solitude works really, really well. And I wanted to get back into my minimalism bag. Speaking of minimalism, this is my humble abode. You know, it's really nothing to see here. I got my bed and I got somebody's grandma's comforter. Got my little mini fridge. What else I got? Got my clothes down here. You can see those. My electronics, and of course, I'm shirtless with some swim trunks on and shoeless because this is me. And that's what minimalism has helped me discover. I know that had to be the fastest home tour in the history of home tours, but that's not what this video is about. This video is actually about abundance and how minimalism has helped to attract more abundance into my life. Hear me out. I want you guys to hear me out. I have this hypothesis. Now, if this worked for me in my life, I think it could work for you guys. And I wanted to share the three major things that minimalism has brought or attracted into my life. I decided to put on a shirt because, you know, we're talking business here and I want to be a little bit more professional. I want to put on a more professional look. I really am curious about your definition of abundance. Right now, I am counting up 5 million rupiah. This is the Indonesian currency. And this is about 350 US dollars right here. And this is not abundance. This is just paper. I mean, you can buy goods and services with this, but this is not abundance. And I talked about this concept before where money is energy, but I really want to go deeper this time because there's three different ways that money is considered energy. The first way is the more traditional way that we all know about. You go to work and you get money in return for that energy that you put out. So whether you work 9 to 5 or you work as a freelancer, entrepreneur, you're doing a job and you'll get money in the form of a paycheck or PayPal or Cash App under the table. However you get your coins, not my business. But you're giving your energy in exchange for money, which is cool. And don't get me wrong, I have worked everywhere and worked every single job. I actually used to drive trucks. I had a trucker license. Like I used to drive trucks at the airport. That's a whole nother life. The second way that money is energy is a way that I'm really having a lot of fun exploring right now. For instance, you take your money, you take these little rupiah, and you have these rupiah work for you. Right now, I have an equity stake in a banana flour business that I told you guys about in the previous video. And I also have a huge portion of my net worth invested in the stock market. And I'm having so much fun in the stock market right now. Like, things are going crazy. I really want to do a whole video about investments. It's really increasing my net worth every single day. And I'm waking up every morning with an extra $5, $10, sometimes $15,000. So I would love to have that conversation, and we'll do that on another video. And the third way that money is energy is the exchange of value. So right now, when I'm making this video, I'm taking all of my knowledge and my experiences and I'm putting it into this video to add some form of value to your life. I was watching this guy on YouTube. He's super popular. His name is Graham Stephan. And this guy made a video saying that he makes over $100,000 a month talking about money. So he's making money talking about money. That's a money inception. Hey y'all. So because of minimalism, I actually have an abundance of time. Right now it's Tuesday at maybe 4 p.m. and I just hopped into the ocean that is in the front yard of my villa. And I'm not saying this to brag at all. Please, I have worked my ass off at this, but it wasn't until I started letting go. That's the most important part of minimalism, is the letting go. I don't have my big $3,000 a month apartment. It was my dream apartment in downtown Los Angeles. I don't have my car. I don't have my Jeep Cherokee, which is my dream car. I don't have my career either. And because of minimalism, I'm realizing that the currency that I care most about isn't dollars or rupiah. The currency that I'm most interested in is actually my time. We don't have a lot of time on this earth. You got 70, 80, 99 years, whatever that is. It's a very finite resource. I can live on much less, and I'm not a victim to lifestyle inflation anymore. I can now spend my time reading, learning, working on myself, investing in stocks, and building my own businesses, because now I have that freedom to do so. The second thing that minimalism helped me find was actually my purpose. Hey brother, say hello to the camera, or you just gonna stay here? You okay? Minimalism has actually helped me find my purpose. I just did a video called Passion versus Purpose, where I talked about taking a year off from photography. I was able to really find myself and find out exactly who I am and the things that really move me. If you're watching this video, it's probably a good chance that you've made a vision board before. Ever since, I think they got really popular back in 2012, 2013. And every year since then, I would always make a vision board, and I would put like six-pack and money and relationship and love and a jet and a boat, whatever you put on your vision board. And this was the first year that I didn't make one, which is very interesting, because this is the year that I truly manifested everything I could have ever wanted in my entire life. And what it made me think about is that these vision boards are representative of symbols. So if you put that car up there, if you put that big house on the vision board, those are just symbols that represent how you actually really want to feel. You got to think about it. What those things on your vision board actually represent are not the material items. They represent concepts like freedom or abundance. And right now, I feel ain't nobody more free than me, or maybe these two guys right here, but feel so free right now. And I also feel so, and I love this so much. This is not getting cut. I also feel so abundant. And what I had to realize is that vision boards and visualization and affirmations aren't about the material items. What they're more about is the feeling. So that's why you see the rich continue to get rich and the poor continue to get poor, because if you're in a poor mind state, there's no way you're going to be able to attract wealth and abundance into your life. If you're thinking from a place of lack, operating from a place of fear, you're not going to attract the things that you want. Because it's not about wanting or desiring something, it's about being in the same vibration as that thing. So if you want love, feel love for yourself. Feel self-love. If you want wealth, feel abundant. Feel happy and gratitude for the things you have now. And that's what I started to do when I became a minimalist. I was so happy with so much less that it in turn attracted so much more to me. That's food for thought. Now where my homeboys go? Minimalism is actually really good for raising your vibration, because you're getting into the practice of letting go. My manifestation game right now is on 1,000,000. And that's all because of minimalism. Because once I was able to start letting things go and letting people go and letting all of these beliefs that kept me trapped in this rat race, in this cycle for year after year, I was able to not only find myself, have more time, know what my purpose is on this earth, but I was able to be so much more happier. So right now I don't have a yacht yet. I don't have these cars and everything else, but what I have is something that money can never buy. I got peace. And I'm about to enjoy this little piece of sunset that's coming up right now, because I know I said I had this abundance of time, but I want to go catch the sunset at my favorite restaurant out here at Ahmed. So with that, I want to say thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure you think of ways you can attract more abundance into your life. And you might want to let some things go, because minimalism not only helps declutter your life, but it also helps declutter your mind.